Hey there, game gurus. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about something we're making for the Build-A-Cade. So we do have, of course, the original Build-A-Cade. You can see it right here. The pre-orders are open if you'd like to get one for $89. The only thing you have to do is add a Raspberry Pi 3A, 3B, or a 4. But a couple people made a couple suggestions, and we're always open to suggestions here. So one person told me that when you're playing it, you might have some problems seeing the screen at certain angles. I don't, but some people might. So we came up with a little solution. We're coming out with the Build-A-Base. Let's have a look at the GRS Build-A-Cade Build-A-Base. Okay, you can see here we have the Build-A-Cade unit. I'm going to put that aside for a second, and here is the GRS Build-A-Base, also made by the Arcade Workshop. Wonderful craftsmanship once again. And the whole point of this is just to make the Build-A-Cade viewing angles better for you. Now, it is an IPS screen, so the screen itself has great viewing angles. But if you're taller than me, I'm 5'8", perhaps when you're sitting down, the top of the screen or parts of the screen may not be fully visible. So by putting it inside the Build-A-Base, we have adjustable angles, basically, so you can make sure the screen is the perfect height for you. Again, this is completely optional, but you see it slides in perfectly and it's very firmly held in the unit. You unturn one screw and you can slide up to about a 45-degree angle and then lock it back in place. And this holds it very securely. You can use the joystick, use the buttons, and it'll hold it perfectly fine. You can see it goes very smoothly. Just unloosen that nut, push to the angle that you need it, tighten it back down, and the viewing angle will be perfect for you. The bottom of the unit has some very good rubber feet on it, so the machine doesn't move out of the way when you're playing the game. You can see how easy that is, and it's completely optional. You can see the screen right here is a little bit covered on the top part there where the marquee is, but once you tilt it, fully visible. Again, me sitting in a chair, it doesn't block it at all. But some taller people above 5'8", or if you're a long torso, maybe the screen would be blocked. And want to have options for you. Just turn one nut and you can get the angle just perfect for you and your gameplay. Again, the whole point of the Build-A-Cade is a community project. It's designed to have things made for it, to have people to have their ideas made real. And that's what we're doing here. So I'm taking the joystick and I'm moving in all four directions pretty hard, but the base holds it perfectly in place in both angles. Nothing's moving. You can definitely play your games without fear of it coming out of the holder or sliding around on the table. And that's the GRS Build-A-Base. So that's it. Just some other things we're looking at making for the Build-A-Cade. The whole thing and whole point of the Build-A-Cade is a community project. Different things being made for it. By you, by us, by anybody. But that's it for the Build-A-Cade. If you do want to have different angles for your gameplay, just turn your nut, move it to the angle you want, lock the nut, and you can have your gameplay. That's it for this video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. It means a lot. Please like and subscribe. And remember, no matter how you play your games, what games you do play, remember to tell your family and friends that you love them. And no matter how you do it, game on.